Alrighty, folks, how are we doing? We're jumping straight into the action today as both matchups available for stream have already started up. On the right-hand side, we have chrisramrz playing as the Eagles, facing against Southern Arkansas University, who is using not the Chiefs, that's a lie, the 49ers. So that should be an interesting matchup as 49ers, a stout and potent defense playing against arguably the best offense in the NFL in terms of weapons outside of Miami. On the left-hand side, we have Baller playing as the Eagles against the University of Delaware, who is also playing as the Eagles. So I will figure out they're playing as Eagles white. So currently, Post University is home in that game, so they're playing in those Eagles throwbacks with the light green that you see there on screen. On the right, a handoff to Christian McCaffrey is going to take a nice chunk there, leaving them with a 3rd and 3. And on the left-hand side, Jalen Hurts dropping back to pass. Great pass there. Swift coming out of the backfield, but it's not going to be enough for the first down. So 4th and 2, I believe this is a punting situation, and it is where it's too early in the game to start forcing some terrible decisions. So great punt there, going right on that out-of-bounds marker. So it's going to be down at the 22-yard line. And on the right-hand side, a pass to the tight end. Brock Purdy completing that one for 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs now for the San Francisco 49ers being played by the University of Delaware. Or sorry, the Southern Arkansas University. I'm already confusing myself, so I can only imagine how this must be for all of you. Lower this a little bit here, raise this game volume, and another handoff to CMC there, and that one's good for 7. So far, 3 rushes for 30 yards with Christian McCaffrey. So good running here for him. No need to force any passes. Brock Purdy, while in real life is honestly a top 10 quarterback at this moment, his ratings do not match that in Madden, and we're going to take a rough sack there. So Post University putting some pressure on. They are now in a 3rd down situation. Hopefully they can hold them to at least a field goal. And on the left-hand side, a handoff to Swift, who's going to juke his way through the line for the first down. 7-yard gain for him. And Brandon Ayuk on the right-hand side. Big first down right there as they are now knocking on the door of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So I'm loving this. They're essentially going play for play on each stream, so it's giving me a chance to tell you exactly what is going on here and putting some pressure on the line now. Oh, and there it is. I saw the blitz coming a mile away. No need there for the play action, as all it did was give the defensive end an opportunity to slide right in there. And that's going to be a huge sack, leaving it with the 2nd and 16. And after a short rush by CMC for Southern Arkansas University, they are left with a 2nd and 6. And another blitz package coming here for Baller on the left-hand side, playing as those green jerseyed Eagles. And a little out route out of the backfield there. And that one is going to be completed for a minimal gain. 3rd and 7 there on the left-hand side. 2nd and 6 over here on the right-hand side. Post University playing defense in both matchups. A completion to Dallas Goedert on the left and a rush by CMC on the right. Goedert made his first down, whereas Christian McCaffrey was stopped after a 3-yard gain. Let's see here, Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts both dropping back to pass. Jalen Hurts completes his pass to Smith, whereas Brock Purdy takes a rough sack, leaving him well out of potential range for a first down attempt. So gonna kick the field goal here on 4th and 17. I think this is the right move. Give yourself some time here. At least give a little padded lead. No need to force anything here early in the 4th. Jalen Hurts all the time in the world to throw, but nobody is coming up there. Going to roll out of the pocket and pick this up himself, and he's going to be short by 1 yard. 9-yard rush there by Jalen Hurts on the scramble. after having enough time in the backfield to read a full Harry Potter book. Maybe a little tush push here. Nope, a handoff to Swift on that left-hand side, and it's going to be stopped. What a great defensive play call there by Baller from Post University. And I imagine we'll see the same thing. No, a quick pass, and that one's going to pick up the first down. And on the right-hand side, Post University with the ball, rushing for 4 yards with Swift. Finally getting to see some offense here by chrisramrz. And I lost my audio? Oh, there it goes. Scared me for a second. All right. Both Eagle white jersey teams on the screen. The left-hand side is being controlled by the University of Delaware, whereas that right-hand side is a Post University Eagle who just threw a pick, and that should be to the house. Jalen Hurts is not going to get there. Huge turnover there by Southern Arkansas University. Now taking a commanding 10-point lead here to start off the second quarter. I know that's a pass Chris would want back. Now playing from behind. So 3rd and 7 here for Baller on this left-hand side. Knocking on the door of the red zone, and that's going to be intercept. Oh my goodness, it's dropped. That is a lucky break there for him. And let's see. Almost an interception for the Post University Eagles here, but instead forcing them to a field goal, which is good. So a 3, I think this is the first time Baller has trailed this season, and it's by 10. His second games are usually much more productive than his first. A huge play there to Dallas Goedert on the sidelines. That's the kind of stuff that chrisramrz needs right there. Get his mind right, get him feeling himself. Once you start stringing plays like that together, this game becomes a lot more easier, but you need that confidence. And there we go, good patience there by Baller on that left-hand side, waiting for his blocks to form. And we're going to see similar running here on the right-hand side with chrisramrz, as a run up the middle is good for 5 yards, leaving him with a 2nd and 5. That really opens up the playbook. A lot of options when you are on a 2nd and 5. All right, and another pass that left-hand side by Smith. It's going to be brought in for the first down. Jalen Hurts now 2 for 3 here in the second. And on the left-hand side, Baller making some adjustments here at the line. Ball is snapped, wide open. Smith again. Devonta Smith, former Heisman Trophy winner in college. Not exactly the receiving threat I was thinking he was going to be early in his career, but still a very useful tool in the tool belt that is the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, gets him again, and Smith is going for the touchdown on this one. And right there, Post University answers back with a huge touchdown, and some glitching in the animation going on there in the celebration. Oh, Fred Warner, user lurked that, saw it coming a mile away, and let's see, gets tackled down at the 30. So another turnover here in the first half by Post University in their matchup against Southern Arkansas University. Meanwhile, on that left-hand side, kickoff is commencing. University of Delaware on the return here with Quez Watkins, and he is going to get hit with a wrestling move, never mind a football one. On that right-hand side, Christian McCaffrey trying to end up around on that left-hand side, but not enough space for him, only able to pick up 5 with that quickness he has. On this left-hand side, once again, Post University Eagles here on defense, and a pass to Swift out of the backfield on that little wheel route is going to be blown up after only a gain of 4. Amazed he was able to hold on to that ball through a rough hit. And another handoff to CMC. There is no safety up there. Oh, if he did not get tripped up, that would have been another touchdown for Southern Arkansas. And on the left-hand side, A.J. Brown with a massive reception there, shrugging the defender off his shoulder there and picking up some extra yards down at the 36-yard line. So University of Delaware already in enemy territory here, looking for some more points to pad their 3-point lead here. Both opposing teams taking the snap at the same time, and Deebo Samuel is all by himself. Darius Slay, terrible coverage there by him. Considered one of the best DBs in the NFL, and Deebo Samuel just made a fool out of him. 17-point lead now for the Southern Arkansas University, as we are already inside the 2-minute warning. Minute and 22 left in this first game. So on the left-hand side, some adjustments being made on a 3rd and 3 here. This is massive for the University of Delaware if they can convert. If not, they will be forced to take another field goal. Ooh, great route right there. Quez Watkins pulling that one in down at the 24-yard line. Jalen Hurts only missing one pass here for the University of Delaware. So far, playing fantastic. And on the right-hand side, you're getting to see what some of these abilities are, as momentum is gained by one team. It causes some unique effects, such as the routes and stuff shaking. But a huge sack there by Nick Bosa as he put that shoulder pad right inside of Jalen Hurts. So 2nd and really long here for Post University. Taking too much time to throw it. He's just going to throw it away. Doesn't want to take the sack. So 3rd and 25. Meanwhile, on this left-hand side, another 3rd down situation, but this time inside the red zone. And he's going to take the sack there. 4th and 13. Huge play by Baller there. University of Delaware is going to have to take that field goal now, but means for Baller a touchdown will tie it up. An extra point could take the lead. On the right-hand side, chrisramrz, dangerous pass there to Dallas Goedert. He's going to pull it in. Not enough for the first down, but definitely giving him some breathing room for the punter to send that back to him. Flag on that play? I missed that one. Apologize. We also have a Valorant match going on in here, and I was trying to pay attention to that. And a pass by Swift is going to be completed. He needed that one. Huge play there for chrisramrz, as he is using every second available in this first half to try to put some points on the board. Meanwhile, field goal was good for the University of Delaware. Post University now on the return with Quez Watkins, and he's going to be swallowed up early down at the 13-yard line. And Jalen Hurts is tossing a bomb to the linebacker. Intercepted by Southern Arkansas University there. A dangerous ball thrown, and that's exactly what they were looking for there. Oh, Christian McCaffrey with the handoff there is good for 6. So now that clock winding down. That might be the last play of this first half. On the left-hand side, Post University doing a little scrambling there with Jalen Hurts. He's going to get hit twice. So 3rd and 3 after trying to pick up that first down. No timeouts left, so 6 seconds. This will be the last play of this half. Deep pass to Quez Watkins, going for it all. Does Jalen Hurts have the arm strength? A little too much. So that both games now going into the second half at the same time. I don't think this has ever happened in the history of me shoutcasting Madden for Post University. And Quez Watkins is just going to accept the fair catch. So they will get the ball at the 25-yard line. And same goes here on the left-hand side. University of Delaware is kicking it off to the Post University Eagles as played by the Eagles. And Quez Watkins is going to receive this one and get it up to the 17-yard line. So a 7-yard gain for Chris on that right-hand side in that game against the 49ers, and fakes the handoff, and a nice, little RPO action there. An illegal man downfield is going to call that right back. So 2nd and 8 now. On that left-hand side, Dallas Goedert just gave a little shimmy, made a defender fly right by him, and picked up a huge first down at the 43-yard line. Now Post University snapping the ball in this right-hand matchup, and it's going to be a minimal gain, forcing a 3rd and 3 situation here. Almost, it's one of those where you want to run for it, but you also know you need to pass for it. Post University taking a snap on that left-hand side against the University of Delaware. Also a 3-yard gain there for Swift, leaving him with a 2nd and 7 on the right-hand side. A quick pass by Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert. He's going to be down at the 36-yard line, but enough to pick up the first down. chrisramrz playing from behind here. Needs to put some points on the board if he hopes to stay in this matchup. Let's see who snaps first. Right-hand side, chrisramrz handoff to Swift, and he is only going to pick up 2 yards, and this might be a touchdown here on the left-hand side by Baller. This is one of his favorite plays to call right here. No, doesn't see anything he likes downfield, so he's going to take the easy route to, was that Smith? Yes, Devonta Smith, and he's going to take that out of bounds at the 43-yard line on this right-hand side. Still seeing those shaky lines as all the momentum is in San Francisco's favor with this 17-point lead. Jalen Hurts with the snap, and he got plenty of time in the pocket. Oh my goodness, the middle linebacker almost made it up in there to make that interception, but the route cut it off perfectly. So that is a huge first down in enemy territory now for chrisramrz and the Post University Eagles. And he's going to take a sack here. Rough, rolling back a little too far. The edge rusher makes it in on this left-hand side, using the sidelines and not able to get the toe drag down. So caught but out of bounds, forcing a 3rd and 6 situation. Both teams on offense here. Let's see who snaps it first. Some adjustments being made on the line. It's Baller to snap first, and he's going to try to hit Dallas Goedert, who drops the ball. Both players, unfortunately, unable to connect on their passes. So a 3rd and 23 situation for chrisramrz on the right, and a field goal situation on the left for Baller. It looks perfect. That's going to be right down the middle there. So now we only have a 3-point game here with Post University versus the University of Delaware. On this right-hand side, Jalen Hurts dropping back a little too far, unable to get the pass off in time. 3 interceptions here on the game. 4th and 23. I think you kind of got to go for it here if you are any hopes of winning inside of 2 minutes in the 3rd. And Quez Watkins with the return here. He's going to get it up to the 22, so that's a pretty decent return, but still could have just as easily taken the knee in the end zone and gotten it to the 25. All right, so similar stuff here on the right. chrisramrz just taking a little bit too much time to throw, dropping back, trying to give his receivers that extra time, but the defense closing in quickly. And Dallas Goedert has been a popular receiver here for both Eagles teams. So a huge first down here for the University of Delaware. Jalen Hurts rolling out, finds Quez Watkins on the sideline by himself. Tackle couldn't be made, so he is down at the 16-yard line. I English good well. So University of Delaware striking right back inside the red zone now. Trying to see, blitz comes, and he is down. And on this right-hand side, a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, just trying to chew some clock now, as they already have the 17-point lead. So timeout there in our left-hand game. And on the right, Brock Purdy rolling out. He's going to run for a first down there. So this 49ers team is firing on all cylinders now. Jalen Hurts rolling to the left. That was a dangerous pass, but still completed for a 7-yard gain. So 3rd and 3 for this University of Delaware team. This would be a huge, huge stop for Baller and the Post-University Eagles if they could get it. Let's see. Oh, toe drag swag there. Swift on that left-hand side of the end zone. Touchdown, University of Delaware, as they are 1 point away from a 10-point lead here late in this game. And on the right, it is the end of the 3rd quarter of action as we prepare to enter the 4th. Tough sledding here for Post University and chrisramrz. Down by 17. It will be a long road if he plans on coming back. But this is not the only matchup, as it is a best-of-3 situation here. So if he does not win, he still gets at least 1 more try, and then hopefully 2. Excuse me. Handoff to CMC as expected. Once again, just trying to run that clock out here for the San Francisco 49ers in that right-hand matchup. On the left-hand side, some of those similar adjustments made. You expect to see Baller pulling out some of those big money plays, those kind of guaranteed 1-play touchdowns. And we're going to take the easy route there to Swift. Field goal attempt here for Southern Arkansas. And the kick is up, and it is good. San Francisco 49ers jump out to a 20-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, on our left-hand side, 4th quarter is just underway. Post University playing with a 10-point deficit here and takes a shot as he tries to throw that one. I think as they finish up these matchups, we're going to focus in here on Baller's matchup, as he is playing from behind right now, but a good chance for him to come back and win this one. I don't think we have any audio. We do. So we'll switch over to Baller's audio and highlight his matchup a little bit here. I will keep you updated on anything happening in that chrisramrz matchup. Oh, and we got some Thursday night football going on right now in the NFL. I got to check out how that's going. Oh, pass right there to Goddard on that right hand. Chris is trying, guys, I'll tell you. All right, Jalen Hurts rolling out now for Baller, and he's just going to throw it away. I thought there was going to be some money going on there. Let's check in on the National Football League here. Jalen Hurts once again rolling to this right-hand side, edge rusher. Oof. Defensive ends for this Eagles team. That whole defensive line has been a problem here. Oh, quick pass, but he's going to be caught through traffic and brought down. So 4th and 6, this is kind of a must-go for it, especially down by 2 possessions here. Oh, my goodness, and he's going to get him wide open. A.J. Brown is going to pull that in. Let's go. Angle this a little down here. And needing another one. Oh my goodness, so many white jerseys there. Unable to pull it in. Only a little quicker on that decision making. That could have potentially been a touchdown. Instead left with a 2nd and 10 situation. 3:57 left on the clock. 2 timeouts here for Post University. So entirely possible for the comeback to be made, but we're going to need some points here quick. And a quick update from the National Football League. Jacksonville Jaguars up 7-0 against the Saints. And Jalen Hurts, unfortunately couldn't put the ball where it needed to be. Trying to catch that receiver over the shoulder, out of bounds, little toe drag, but unfortunately able to pull it in. So settling for the field goal here. Better to walk away with some points than no points in this situation, but he needs his defense to step it up. If he's able to get a defensive stop here within the next 2 minutes, I truly believe that Baller will pull this game out. But even allowing them to get within field goal range, and it's going to be a lot harder for that comeback to happen. Put that down a little bit more there. We're watching a master at work here, folks, seeing all of those defensive adjustments that are being made. And chrisramrz did score a touchdown in that matchup there on the right-hand side. So 7-20 right now as the last seconds tick away. And chrisramrz is going to call a timeout, making him work for it. I love that. All right, back to this matchup we have here on screen. A handoff to Swift, and it's good enough for the first down. Tough sledding there. With only 2 timeouts left, Post University's backs are really against the wall at this point. About 20, I'd say 20 yards away from field goal range here for University of Delaware. A field goal will most likely put this game to bed, and I think we're going to bring this to inside the 2-minute warning, which we are. So 2-minute warning here. Tough matchup here for Baller. It's amazing to see someone challenge him, as he has been going on a rampage this season with almost every matchup he has played in. So this is a crucial set of downs here. Cannot let them convert. And fakes the blitz. Immediately throws it to the tight end. Not enough for the first down. 2nd and inches. So that game over there with chrisramrz versus Southern Arkansas University has come to a close. Unfortunately for Post University, it was a loss for us. And mean blitz coming here, expecting to tush push, and instead Swift is going to get loose. Oh, that should seal the game. A touchdown for University of Delaware. All right, kickoff to Quez Watkins. Be really nice if he could return this one, and as I say that, he is tackled. Intercepted. Wow, perfect timing user pick there by the University of Delaware, and they almost ran that one back. So first and goal now, getting set up at the 9, and that will be the end of game 1 here. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to get right back into it as game 2s are set to start. So thanks for hanging out with us. I'll be right back. Alrighty, and we are right back at it, focusing in here on game 2 for Chris Ramrz versus Southern Arkansas University, and immediately out of the gate, sending that defense for Brock Purdy. That's a huge sack right there. Loss of 10 yards for the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get some game audio in here, huh? There we go. We're going to resize him up here a little bit. Oh, on the screen pass, CMC gets it and gets all the blocks he needed. This may be a touchdown. Oh my goodness, a massive gain of 52 yards there on the screen pass. The blockers were right where they needed to be when they needed to be there. Let's resize this just a smidge, because it has been bothering me all matchup. There we go. So after that massive gain, all right, Brock Purdy throwing it away. So 2nd and 10 now for the San Francisco 49ers. Post University needs to do something here. Cannot risk letting up the touchdown this early in the matchup and playing from behind. Holding him to a field goal would be crucial here. And blitz comes, but CMC takes it to the right-hand side. No blockers, so he's going to be brought down after a minimal gain. So 3rd and 4 situation here. This is the hardest part about shoutcasting these, is those in-between portions where they're just picking plays or making adjustments. So still no sign of game 2 here for Baller on the left-hand side. And ball is thrown a little too far in front of George Kittle there. It's going to fall to the ground. And as I said, holding them to a field goal. This is crucial. Let's see if maybe we can get a glove on it or something. Ooh, almost had the end around, and it sneaks in there. Almost a little wide left, but still good. So 3-point lead now for Southern Arkansas University. I am checking in on this NFL game. I love that you could just watch Thursday night football games on Twitch. It's actually amazing. And anyone here watching this stream, you're amazing because there is Thursday night football on, and instead you are watching Thursday night college Madden matchups. And I appreciate you. I need company. So if you are here, say hello to me down in the chat. chrisramrz taking his snap, a handoff to Swift, and he's bobbing and weaving his way through for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 now for Post University. So in that Thursday night matchup, still a 7-point lead for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it looks like there was just a turnover. So once again, this very similar formation, going to fake the handoff, play action, defensive end comes in quick. So Jalen Hurts able to get the pass off, but that leaves him with a 3rd and 4 situation. The edge rushers today in both matchups have been ferocious. Almost no quarterbacks able to roll out to find that extra space. Dropping back deep. Oh, beautiful pass there, Devonta Smith, and that's going to be enough for the first down. First completion of the game for Jalen Hurts. Dropping back another time, holding on to the ball a little too long. Yeah, the average time to throw in the NFL is actually about 3 seconds. So if you're holding on to it for, 4 or 5 full Mississippis, it's more than likely that that defense is going to be right there for you. And after a fake off, trying to run that one to the right, he was tackled for a loss of 3 on that play, 3rd and 13, and it's going to be a handoff to Swift. I got to say, I don't agree with that play call there.
Hey, Slap.
And a pass to McLeod there. Going to go out of bounds. All right, after that rush, it is 2nd and 8. All right, that one not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches. Eagles defense here has bent but not broken yet so far in this first quarter. And I'm pretty sure I just gave them the old commentary curse. So let's see how long that holds on for. Still no sign of that second matchup from Baller there. And that ball is going to be thrown out of bounds. This game has been much slower paced than the last one. Trying to my best here to stay motivated. All right, sorry, we got some other matchups that are getting ready to go on tonight. So trying to get Marmar situated for his, as we do have 3 players here who play Madden for Post University. And Swift unable to get around the edge there. Hand off to Swift, and he finds the blocker. There we go. That was a beautiful run right there. Textbook patience. That is what I want to see every play. Sorry, I keep making this camera shake. Whoa, great play there. Devonta Smith is going to find that reception there for 15 yards, 20 yards, more yards, a lot of yards. Ooh, nice little pitch option here. Swift. Oh my goodness, what a terrible animation. Ends up getting held up for only a 4-yard gain. Ooh, good route there by Dallas Goedert. 3 white jerseys in the area, but none able to stop that. So a 7-yard gain, first down pickup inside the red zone, down at the 14. Post University in a good position to put some points on the board here in the first half, something we were not able to accomplish prior. Oh, and the first pause here by the Eagles as they want to make sure they got plenty of time. We are already inside the 2-minute warning here. Chris needs to win this matchup to force a game 3. If not, it will all be over. Oh my goodness! I don't ever want to see him do that again, but that was awesome. Did a little spin move behind the line of scrimmage there just to throw it over to Dallas Goedert. But first and goal now, down at the 3-yard line. We're going to see a handoff to Swift, who is tackled from behind but pushed forward for a little bit of a gain. So down at the 1, and we're going to see a halfback dive here. Straight up the middle, fullback is going to send his body through that gap first and hopefully clears up enough space. Oh my goodness, and unable to do so. Instead of going to the right, goes to the left. And that blocker wasn't able to get in and stop it. So we're going to see the exact same play. Defensive players essentially smelling each other's butts there for the 49ers. Look at him laying down there. Yeah. Handoff to Okui Bunam? He's on the Eagles? I did not know Albert O is on the Eagles. He's a former Denver Bronco. I loved Albert O. I'm really upset that we got rid of him, but good for him. Scoring that rushing touchdown. That is exactly the big body you should be putting in a situation like that. And for the first time today, Post University leads the Southern Arkansas University in this matchup. All right, still no word yet on the other matchup. So I think that might be it for that one for some very confusing reason. But we will focus in here on Chris holding the lead, forcing a stop against the San Francisco 49ers. Handoff now to Swift, and he's going to get blown up. The definition of blown. He got sent sideways on that tackle. Oh my goodness. And another catch there by Swift out of the backfield. 3rd and 12 now.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Oh, intercepted there by Fred Warner. He has been all over the field. And a run by CMC sends the tackle off, and to the end zone he goes. Southern Arkansas University taking that lead right back. A great running play there. So 9-7, pending that extra point. And that kick is up and good. So 10-7 now. Southern Arkansas University doing everything they can to win this one.
Great, set. Hey, 73, 73.
Little I formation action. Albert Kuibunam is playing as the fullback here. I think that is a great, great idea. Oh, and Swift finding some room, trying to cut back in. Unable to do so, but still a huge first down gain here down at the 41-yard line. Chris is playing much better in this matchup. I'm really, really digging his decision making compared to game one. Another handoff to Swift, and Akui Bunam has the block. Swift got open field in front of him. Fred Warner hot on his tail, and he is sent out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Two massive runs back to back there for the Post University Eagles, and we are inside the red zone down at the 17-yard line. More I formation action here. I imagine this is going to be a run to the right-hand side now. Some great adjustment stuff I've never seen before by Chris, showing which side he wants those blockers to go for him. And that one finally snuffed out by the defense. Only a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Silver, set.
And Swift, no real running room there. 3rd and 8, down at the 15.
And now and get 50% off any foot.
Oof, ignore that. Gonna have to throw it here. Oh, I wouldn't go with the play action. Last thing you need is that extra time that it takes to throw. Oh, taking way too much time, dropping way too far back. Chrisramrz is sacked, and he's going to be held to a field goal here. So 4th and 22. Jake Elliott, the kicker for the Eagles. Kick is up. Oh, that's right down Broadway. Field goal, Philadelphia Eagles. But we got a tied up ball game here in the second half. So I imagine we're going to see quite a lot of run plays here out of this Southern Arkansas team, as they're going to be trying to milk some of that clock. This game might come down to whoever possesses the ball last. Handoff to Christian McCaffrey, running plays just as I suspected, and we'll wind this one all the way down to about 20 seconds left in the 3rd. This is a unique formation here, something you'd only see the 49ers have. And it's absolutely dog water, as CMC is tackled for a loss. 3rd and 12 now. In the actual NFL, the Saints have made a field goal, making it a 7-3 game against Jacksonville Jaguars. And Brock Purdy taking the snap and thrown short to CMC for another loss there. What a defensive performance on that drive there by chrisramrz. Here we are in the fourth quarter, already in punt formation for this Southern Arkansas team. And chrisramrz preparing for the fake punt. I love that. And Quez Watkins back deep to catch this one. Oliver's not going to get there in time. Oh, tried to cut back in. That could have been huge. Instead, he is tackled down at the 36-yard line. That was a monster punt. So 3rd and 3 situation here. Oh, this is a good play to call right here. Some guys going across the middle. One guy going up deep on a post. Oh, post is open. Too late. He saw it too late. That's going to be intercepted. Oh, he's got so lucky on that one. A little too late on that throw. And when they are watching this VOD back during practice, I want you to look at that and see the break on the route early. You should have caught him on the break. Ooh, defense in right place, right time for that one. Do a little spin move to slap that one down. And it's a turnover on downs. What was he thinking there? Could have pinned him back deep. Defense is playing great today. Oh, CMC breaking some tackles, but just to find more tackles. So he's going to pick up 3 yards on that first down. 2nd and 7 now. Tough sledding here for Christian McCaffrey as another rush is blown up. So 3rd and 7 here. Took some time making that decision, but it will be a punt. So we are slowly approaching the 2-minute warning here. We may actually get an OT game. Oh, great run in there by Swift. Wow. Immediately picks up the first down at the 31-yard line. That one not as lucky. And we are at the 2-minute warning here in game 2. We are tied up. Isn't that awesome, huh? Ugh. Fred Warner sniffed out that route. You watch him shadow that receiver the entire time, and defense finally able to get there for the sack. So 3rd and 24. I don't think anyone wants to win this game. Some adjustments being made here at the line. Oh my goodness, trying to climb the ladder for that one, but 2 white jerseys there. Not gonna let that happen. Oof. Hit as he throws. Turnover on downs. That was not a good decision. When you risk it all, sometimes you lose it all, guys. Now we'll have to play red zone defense, handing the ball to the 49ers at the 17-yard line. Christian McCaffrey's going to run it right through. Taking the timeout is chrisramrz as he wants an opportunity to touch the ball again. 2nd and 5. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. CMC off to his left. 2 wide receivers out on the left-hand side. 2 tight ends. And CMC's going to get blown up quick that time. 3rd and 6. I was Southern Arkansas University. I don't even want the touchdown. I'm going to make sure that this Eagles team uses every single one of their timeouts, and I will take those 3 points. Another run play. That's exactly what I would do there, and it's more than enough. 1st and goal, down at the 2-yard line. Southern Arkansas University wants this one. And we're getting some middle linebacker gap A. Oh, I taught him this play. Oh, no, it's not gap A. Oh! Oh, Juice Jack tries to go right in there. Unfortunately, defense was there to stop him. Loss of 1. Great play call there. Nuevis letting that play clock wind down. 2nd and goal. You don't got to force anything. Last thing you want to give up is a fumble or turn the ball over. This will 110% be another rush play. Southern Arkansas University has all the power right now. Another pass to CMC. Trying to cut stick. Should be hit sticking. Trying to force that fumble. But that one's up to the 1-yard line. So 3rd and goal. 30 seconds left on the clock. Oh, almost bit there. This is a tough, tough way for this game to close out. Not over yet, but not looking good for Post University. And another handoff, and that one will be the knife in the back, if you will. Touchdown, Southern Arkansas University, sneaking in front now with 7 seconds left. Field goal attempt will make it a 7-point deficit with 7 seconds left on the clock. 0 timeouts. So I'm chrisramrz. Do not touch this ball. Take the touchback at the 25 and just draw up some the craziest play you can think of. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, he's going to return it. 5 seconds left now. 8 yards behind where he could have been.
Foul up, Yannick. 63, 63, 63.
Oh, that is going to be intercepted. What a rough way for this one to close out, but great performance here by Southern Arkansas University and a dang good attempt by chrisramrz for Post University. I mean, if we're all going to be honest here. Game one did not look good. It was not a good looking game, I'm going to be honest. Love you, Chris. Not a good game. But what a performance in game two. Learned from his mistakes in game one, made proper adjustments, and oh my goodness, if it wasn't for that 4th down turnover there at the end, that loss on downs, it very much could have bounced the other way, and we would have been in a game three. So very, very proud of everyone who competed here today. Never heard back on my other matchup, so I'm going to assume it never happened. Maybe it did. I'm not sure. But that's all for me for now. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. We'll be right back at it next week with some more Madden action.